What's up everyone, we're back with one more CTF room, and this time it's Cyborg. So this is a web application and we have to find the answers or to capture the flags to complete this room. So let's begin with nmap to search for open ports on the server. So this one is 5634, and we might use as well Go Buster. So let's change the IP to 5634, and we can see nmap is already finished, and we have two ports open: SSH on port 22 and HTTP on port 80. That's great. So let's run Go Buster. Meanwhile, we can answer these questions: how many ports are open to, what service is running on port 22, and that's SSH, what service is running on port 80, that's HTTP. Okay, now the fun stuff begins here. What's the user txt flag? We take a look at hint, thought about where the config might be. So let's just walk around, and there might be an interesting file running as root. Okay, so some hints. Let's see how helpful they can be. So we know that the server is running on port 80. Okay, so Apache is running, we already know that, but nothing interesting here. So an interesting directory there. So we see admin, etc, and server status. So let's open admin and etc. Okay, that's great. What about index? That should be index, the landing page, and let's open this one. Sorry, let me pass this and visit this one. So we do not allow it to see this directory. What about admin? Okay, nothing interesting here. Let's look at the page code. Again, doesn't seem to have anything interesting besides these. So we are able to download this file. Okay, and I believe we can see this here, archive. So we can download a file. Okay, just going to download it. Okay, what about listen? What do we have? Nothing here. Let's take a look at admins. Okay, we see a chat happening, and if we look at the source code, looking for something interesting, nothing interesting here as well. We can close these, except for one point that I want to highlight is this comment here. So the backup music archive is safe, just to confirm. So okay, so we see this is, as for the admins, we have Josh, Adam, Josh, and Alex. So this can be users or usernames that access a service. So just want to take note of that. Okay, and what else we have here? So we have Squid, and if we look at the conversation, the answer from Alex, he was playing with Squid proxy. Okay, we have password here. Okay, that's great. So let's save these. So for now, and let's see the page source code. Okay, nothing interesting there. Let's go back. What about Squid configurations? So let me just copy these. Okay, so etc Squid password. Okay, so basic training. Okay, what else do we have? What about parent directory? Okay, nothing more. Okay, so what do we have? We know some users: Josh, Adam, Josh, Alex, and we have this hash, and we downloaded a file. So let's try to crack this hash, and going to create this file. Crack me. I'm going to pass this, and then I'll use John the Ripper to crack this file, and I'll use RockQ dictionary. So this was cracked earlier, so we can look at it by running John show file, and this is the text of this hash. We're just going to place here so that we know that music archive, this is the password. Okay, now let's look at the file we just downloaded, archive.tar, and let's extract the content of this file. Okay, so we have a new folder there. So fields, dev, final archive, data. Okay, let's see what we have here. So we have data, hints, index. Okay, so if we take a look at config, repo segment. Okay, we see ID key. We don't know what is used this yet, and we have readme as well. So let's read the content. So it says that this is a Borg backup repo. So if we open the link, we have more information about what is used this for. And so essentially this program, Borg backup, it is used to save, it is used for backup. Yeah, which means that we might have sensitive information on this backup. Okay, so to use this tool, you have to install this, and the installation is quite easy, as I'm using Kali Linux, so this is Debian. So all you have to do is to run command apt install Borg backup. Now let's read the content of these backups. So we go to usage, let's see, Borg info. We're able to get information about this repo. So I run Borg on the current directory info. Actually, that's options. Yes, options and the directory. Now it's asking for a key. So if we take a look, we have this key here, and let's try to use it. See what's going to be the outcome, and we're able to read it. And okay, we see that this archive has something inside. So let's see if we can read the content, and to do that we use Borg list and list the contents of the repository or on archive. So type Borg list, and it's going to ask for the key again. So it's already on my clipboard, and we can see music archive.end. Now let's try to extract this backup. So we're going to use the Borg extract option. So Borg extract. So just complete. So this is the folder that I want to extract to, and this is the backup that I'm trying to extract. So I'm going to provide the password again. If we see now, we have a new directory, and that's home directory. So let's just get into home directory, and we have Alex, and we have some more direct. So this is looks like Alex home directory. So if we run lsla to all directories, and we can see videos is empty, templates, public. So what seems to be interesting is desktop and document. So let's read the content on desktop. Here's cat, desktop secret. So it's just a message to everyone who got into this stage. Okay, let's see the other one, and that's on documents. And we have here credentials. Okay, I'm just going to copy this. It looks like Alex credentials to log into something, and we're going to save on our file. So we don't have anything else interesting there. So let's try to use those credentials to log into the web server, because we saw that SSH port is open. So Alex at 10:10 on 56:34. Yes, we want to proceed. Going to copy this now, and we are able to log in. Okay, that's awesome. Let's see if we can answer these questions. What's the user txt flag? Okay, if we read the contents of the current directory, we see user txt there. And does it work auto completion? Yes. Okay, and we found the first flag. Copy and let's paste. Okay, that's awesome. Now for root, let's take a look at a hint. That might be an interesting file running as root. Okay, an interesting file running as root. Which root privilege do we have? And that's the only one. We're able to run this script. Okay, so let's get there. So etc mp3 backups, and I want to see everything we have here. We have a backup script. Okay, and this is on by Alex. Okay, what's the content? Okay, so it's used to backup some files. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to take advantage of this script so that we can get a reverse shell with root privilege. I'll be using this script, again a reverse shell on our server. Once this script will be executed, we're going to get a root shell on our Kali machine. So just have to replace here the VPN IP and choose a random port of your choice. Now if we try to make changes directly on this file, you'll see that we don't have permission to do this. So let's see, test, and if I try to save it, says we don't have permission. So first I have to change this file permission so that we can write on it. I'm just going to cancel this, and let's see, let's change this to so that we can write. So this is a script, and we have to own this. I believe that's bubble. Okay, it looks like we should be able to make changes now. So let's try to do so, and this is test. Okay, and we're able to make changes on this. So now we can test our script so that we can gain a reverse shell on this one. So I'm just going to place my script right here on top, and once this script will be executed, we will be able to gain a reverse shell on our Kali machine. Okay, and we got reverse shell, a root shell on our Kali machine. We can see now. So all we have to do is to find the root file, so root txt flag. So to find this file, we can use different approach to this one, but I often just like to start at the root folder and see if I can stumble on this file. And this is the same. Some of Try Hack Me labs, they store the flag on this root directory, so make it very easy and predictable as well. So we can copy the last flag and paste it. Just looks like we're missing. Oh, that's the last one, actually the first one. So we have to complete this one as well. And that's it, guys. Cyborg CTF. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.